Good evening, ladies and gents, and welcome to episode 4 of our Let's Play series. What we're going to be doing today, well, first of all, I'm going to show you the completed slime collection zone. As you can see, no slimes as yet. I think that may be because the room's not high enough. So I'm going to dig down another couple of blocks, but I'm going to do that off camera. That's not the main plan for today. The main plan for today is... wait for it. We're going to do some improvements to the base. And this wee area up here is just so I can come up here and sit, and hopefully things will spawn down in the slime farm while I'm up here. See, it's far enough away that they'll spawn, but close enough that they won't despawn. You see what I mean? Yeah, still nothing. I don't think the room's high enough for the big slimes to spawn, and they're the only ones that spawn on hard as far as I'm aware. So, without further ado, let's go back home. Now, I've got some plans for what we're going to do with our home. It's going to take us a little while, obviously, to get those plans to come to fruition, but we'll make a start anyway, shall we? Again, apologies, it's going to be me digging and babbling again, but hey, it is Minecraft after all. Before anybody cries, yes, I am cutting down a tree with a pickaxe. Don't have an axe on me. Just taking enough wood to make a spare chest. Yeah, you can get down here. Thank you. Okay. Oh, there's an experience orb. Must have been from the pig I killed. And let's kill another one. Ah, some lovely pork chops. Or is it bacon? Who cares? The greatest food ever comes from pig. Seriously, spare ribs, awesome. Pulled pork, awesome. Bacon, awesome. Sausages, awesome. I pity the folk who are not allowed to eat pigs. As I say, I'm trying to leave the animals around the base as much as possible so I can farm them at a later date. Turn these into planks. Turn these into a chest. Okay, so we've got tons of pork chops, tons of chicken. A couple of spare pickaxes. Perfection. Some iron, that's what I'm going to do actually. There's some more pork chops. So I'll cook these up while I'm moving this stuff into the other chest. The reason I'm doing that will become apparent just momentarily. As I say, I'm actually quite looking forward to improving the base now because it does need it. The base itself has been neglected thus far. As I say, I wanted to get the slime farm underway so I could start to put together some mechanisms, hopefully make some more interesting episodes. And again, thank you to everyone that's stuck with me this far. I understand it hasn't been the most interesting to date. And yep, so as you see, tons of redstone, tons of lapis, fair bit of iron, some gold as well. And I'm sure I'll get more when I dig out those other 2 blocks. Some sugar cane, some oak. Just in case we're ever that desperate for food, we want to eat some rotten flesh. Okie dokie. No coal though. Okay. But let's be sensible about it, let's say. I'm sure I saw an axe. Did I? I did. What did I do that for? Okay. Now, why, I hear you ask, would I move them out the way? Well, that's going to be the entrance to the base proper. Okay, as I say, this is just the wee outer room, so the base is going to be through there. So without further delay, let's get going. Now, as you can see, I took the half slabs out the roof. The reason I did that was someone I know who had watched the video, rather than tell me in a comment and have other people jump on the bandwagon, not that anybody would because nobody comments, they said that it's alright for people who know what you're doing with half slabs, but there are some people who don't. So this is quite correct. So I've taken them out. I'm going to raise them up a level to fix the lighting issue and put them back on. So as you see, the problem with the half slabs on Minecraft or the Xbox. Now with the half slab, it is as it says. I'll place one here to show you. It is half a normal brick. Now as you see, that's on the bottom half, and if you click on the top half, it puts it like that. So basically, it's an easy way to create some actually quite attractive looking stairs, should you wish to do so. But you didn't used to be able to do that with the Xbox edition. It was quite complex and ultimately didn't work very well. But they fixed that in the most recent update. So I'm putting half slabs in for the ceiling, clicking on the bottom of the block. Because if you click on the top, it looks much the same, but you get lighting problems on the underside of the block there. That's what we had before, if you remember back to the last episode. We had issues with the lighting because of where the half slabs were placed. So I've raised the roof by one block and moved where I've put the half slabs. To say they'd make ideal flooring as well, but what you have to remember is don't use them in any of your farms because mobs won't spawn on half slabs. I say I would have loved to use them for the Floor of the Slime collection area, but they wouldn't spawn, and that defeats the purpose. Okay, see what I mean about the lighting issues up there? Because although it only takes up half a block physically, the rendering of the lighting just recognises it as a block, and it doesn't render the rest of the blocks. So. Nearly done. Okie dokie. That looks better, doesn't it? Okay, and now it's night time, so I'm going to use this opportunity to move my bed just to there for the time being to keep it out the road, and I'm going to sleep so it resets my save point. Wouldn't want to die and not be able to respawn or anything, so. Not that that's happened to me recently. Okay, so let's dig through to where I'm going to make the actual, what would you call it? The common area of the base, the main hall. That's probably the best description of it. And again, apologies for me just digging away. Shortly. I'm not so keen on the smooth stone interior. I might change that for stone brick in the not too distant future. Again, let me know how you feel about that. If you like the stone brick idea, tell me. If you prefer the smooth stone, or even if you've any other ideas, leave me a comment. As I say, I don't know how you guys are finding the episodes unless you let me know, so I say please do tell me what you're thinking. Okay. I say I've had a wee kick back in a chat with with a couple of people actually, but the main one being, yeah, another little mention for Vanellope 1991, who did give me a couple of ideas for this. I think that's a long enough hallway, don't you? We're not building the tunnel between the wall and the wildlings area, are we? So there we go, that'll do. And let's get started with the main room. I'll start it from here. So 5. Some of you may guess what I'm doing, some of you may not, so if you do guess what I'm doing, don't tell everyone else. I'm going to need to torch it up as I go. Last thing I want is baddies spawning in behind me. So 5 and 2. Yeah, and 2 again. 2. Then 1. Oh, that's right. Yeah, 1. And then 2 in the opposite direction. Alright? Yes, it is. So we've got 5. 5, then 2, then 2, then 1, 2, 2 here. And then this one's another 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And 2 this way. Okay, I brought some spare pickaxes. Then another 2 this way. Check that. 5, 2, 2. Then another 1. Let me just check that. Okay. So 5, 2, 2, 1. That doesn't look right to me. That's the 1. And it should be this block. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 2, 2, 1, 2. Don't know what I did that for. And up here is another 2. That's where I went wrong. Yeah. 2, and then another 5. It's easy to place blocks like this, it's not just so easy to carve it out, because you have to miss blocks out and blah. So there's your 2, yeah, there's your 2, 2, and then 5. Sorry guys, this probably isn't the most interesting for you. And then this one doesn't count again, and then 2. Again, this one doesn't count. 2. What I'm actually getting concerned about now is digging outside the mountain. Or the hill anyway. And this one's a 1. But again, that one doesn't count. Two. 5. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. 2. Oops, sorry, that was only 1. That's 2. Another 1 here. Two. 3, Righty-ho. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm out by a block somewhere. That's 1, 1, 2, 2. Let's count that as 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 1, 2. Right, aye. That's where you should come out, okay. I'm not out at all, I just miscounted. There we go. So, that's the outline done for the the main lobby area. So, let's start digging it out, shall we? As I say, if anybody's got any suggestions for what you want to see in future episodes, again, leave a comment, tell me. I realise I have not really gone mining or caving or anything, and to be perfectly honest with you, I'm never really. I don't tend to go caving. That's just a personal preference of mine. But if it's something you'd like to see, by all means tell me, and I'll consider it. They say I find caving very inefficient. It's a lot of wandering about in the dark, getting lost. I prefer to use a strip mine method, where you dig down to level 12 is usually the best level if you're going to be strip mining, because it's above the lava pools, but it's still at the kind of level that you get the rarer resources. Place torches in the ceiling. Two. Yeah. Ready made. Must be nearly there, yep, there we are. Find that the easiest way to mine, rather than having a big daunting space to try and get through. I just tend to find the middle piece and bisect it. Again, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this on the same level or dig it down a couple of blocks, or what I'm going to do with it yet. I'm sure time will tell, but again, I'm open to suggestions. If you think I should keep the base all on the one level, let me know. If you think I should dig down a little bit, maybe have some of the levels a bit further down. Again, I've got some ideas, as I say, already, but let me know what you all think. I was hoping we might find some coal digging this out. We're too far up to find anything really worthwhile, but I thought we might get some coal if nothing else. Not to be though. This is my last pickaxe. Need to go and make some more. Oops. See, once I'm done digging it out, I'll go round and decorate, but I'm not entirely sure with what yet. I think I'll stick with the wood floors because I quite like them. So that's fine. I'll leave the rest of that and I'll dig it out off camera. Save you all sitting watching me just digging floor. I'm sure that's not the most interesting. Excuse me. Not many wood planks left over, and I'll do those floors. 28 wood planks. That's not going to be enough to do this floor here. 2, 3, 5. Never mind. I'll do that next episode. Okay, well again, thanks very much for watching episode 4. Hopefully things will start to get a bit more interesting now. We're starting to expand the base. We've got our slime farm on the go. I'm going to start making farms to get the animals all locked up, so we can start to get a more renewable food source, shall we say. Maybe even get a wheat farm on the go once I've got some redstone there. Start making some torches, get some sticky pistons and everything up and running. And to say, I've got an idea for a wheat farm. Again, that's borrowed off another channel, but I'll give him credit for it. Ooh, dear me, that's not so good. Just dug out the roof. Right, okay, anyway guys, that'll be us for today's episode. Again, leave me a comment, please. Let me know how you're finding it. I'm going, no, it's a bit late to go to sleep, and there's monsters nearby anyway. Okay, well, thanks again guys, and as you can see, we're starting to get things moving. I'll plan out some stuff for the next episode, hopefully make it an interesting one. If you've got any ideas what you want to do next time, let me know, and I'll see you then. Tatty bye.